What's up guys, my name is David and welcome to Hardcorian Guide for Pikmin 2 No Death Run. So today, welcome to day 2 of going back to the Valley of Repose. And a system that's in Pikmin 1 that you find out, well, day 2 and onwards, is in this game as well. Just in case you didn't see it in day 1, is it in this game? Yes, it's in all 3 games. And that is once we get going. By the way, I hate this ship character. I just don't like. It's just because he talks over everything, like small details, small things. It's just stuff you should know. He's just annoying. But the day system, or the time system, basically they have that much time to get through this day. So we're fast forwarding because what we have to do is basically, well, no harvesting Pikmin, because you need, I think, 50 or 40. Maybe, no, I think it's 30 to open up that first basket, or paper thing. So that's why we're doing this. And this, woo! Now, I threw a Pikmin there because I was wondering if this game had the automated plucking. It does not. Pikmin 3 does it so well because you can just send a captain straight to where the Pikmins are. Just leave them there and they automatically start plucking things just by themselves. Making plucking Pikmin so easy. Of course, there's a way later in the game that makes it so much easier, but that's the thing. It's later in the game. You don't need it later in the game. Once I get at least 100 for each Pikmin, I'm fine. That was 35. Okay. So this day is also easy, but it's also challenging if you don't play smart, because you can lose Pikmins. If you want to, you can leave that treasure over there and just come back later for it. And not have any risk of losing your Pikmin. But it's like, get it now, so you don't have to do it later. Because you actually can't do anything else here, because you'll see a little bit later, there's actually a puddle of water that you can't even go past because you don't have the loops. So that's it. So real quick, I'm going to explain how this series is going to go. It's going to be 100%. No death run chance at all. But after this series gets done, like we get the main game done, Alex will most likely do his next game. And then after he gets done with that, I'll do the challenge run, the challenge mode, and go for the purple flower, which is basically don't lose a Pikmin. For everything, and it'll probably just be, I think it's only 5 rows or 6 rows. So it'll be like 5 or 6 videos doing one whole row. Instead of making one whole mission into a video, just because I could technically, depending on, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Alright, once the bridge thing's taken down, you're good to go into that little thing right there. That's the new gimmick of Pikmin 2 that hasn't returned since Pikmin 2. Mainly because it's only another one game, but Nintendo, welcome to Pikmin 4. I know they said they were working on it, but that could have been this Hey Pikmin. Which, I still need to buy that game and play it, but it's one of those things that I just don't care. Anyway, so, normally when I play this game, by the way, if you want to see a live commentary, first playthrough, not first playthrough, but the last play of the game, my main channel, Take Corona, has a let's play of this game. If you guys want to see it, I have all 3 games done, so if you guys want to see me play through it. Real quick, you can use the D-pad. By the way, I'm also playing some of the version. I should have pointed that out. Pointing that over. Pointing it off. You can use the C-stick and aim it upwards, and basically command Pikmin to attack them from behind. After watching a couple speedrunners, I just find that tactic not as useful, because sometimes it doesn't start damaging them until they're fully woke up, awaken, basically, and they can kill your Pikmins very fast. So the best thing I find is just stand behind them and throw Pikmins. It'll start doing damage by the time I get up. They're pretty good. So if you guys ever get to a point where I'm having troubles with these Pikmins, just throw them behind. But you won't have trouble with that, because what we're going to be getting this day, it is completely busted. it broke this game. Now you might say don't use it then if it's so broken. Well, in my opinion, if it's in the game, you can use it because it's in the game. There's a lot of hiccups going on, but I think that's just my Sony Vegas is being weird. Because for some reason I can never watch Sony Vegas videos without it hiccuping like once or twice. Thing is, I'm oh my god, I don't know why something's like in the back of my throat. It's causing me to cough. But anyway, oh yeah, I'm working on a new series on my main channel where I'm going through basically PlayStation games and getting button trophies. I know it's been done for lots of times, and I'm like, I know, but I like doing it. Also, that thing in the background, the noise, that will come up from random videos. I know I want to try to be at least professional, but it's one of those things that I don't have control for it, and I don't want to like try to time it. So it's like, oh, that thing's going off. Pause the video, then come back like 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, and it's for me, it gives me background noise, and it calms me down a little bit. Not really calms me down. It's just I kind of like when that thing goes off and when I'm playing video games because like I feel like someone's listening in, and when it goes off, it's like it can drown out my voice. So people's like, what is he trying to say? I don't know. That's just something I like. And besides, since I've been had to deal with that since like beginning of not this channel, well technically this channel, but my main channel. It's just been one of those things I got annoyed of, but I got to start liking it just being back there. Anyway, the new mechanic in this game is dungeons or caves, whatever you want to call it. It's actually caves. Basically, you go down, like this is the Emergent cave. Tells you what dangers await you, so you can train your Pikmin accordingly. And you go in. Now, I don't use this thing in this game, in this video, but I do take use of it. Now, like I said, at the final day, the day where we beat the game, 100%, all treasure. Not maximum treasure, because to get maximum treasure, you can probably get 999, is it called Poco? Yeah, Pocos. And I'm not gonna do that. That's just boring and consuming. You have to go into the dungeons, kill the enemies. Because when you're in dungeons, you can't sprout Pikmins. These small enemies, they give you currency. I think these things use 5. And it's like, it's not worth doing. So don't do it. I just do it just to see, like, after getting every enemy, how many Pokos will I have. But if you manage to lose a Pikmin, when I lose a Pikmin, what I do is I reset the day. So like it never happened. Now you might say that's kind of cheating. No, because your main goal is to get a no-death run. Doing it in a single run is possible, but you have to rely on like a lot of random events to happen to you. So it's like, if I can complete day 1, which is possible, it's 100%, you can't screw that up unless you just don't want to do it. If you do all day 1, and day 2 without losing a Pikmin, that's fine. So when I go to day 3, if I lose one, I can reset day 3 and not have to worry about it. If you go into a dungeon, so what you want to do is if you can manage to go into a dungeon, you're fine. Because what happens in dungeons, and if I would have known about this feature a long time ago, I would have, because I played this file, my brother had his own file. Not this one, it was the GameCube version. And I went into the dungeon, and I lost all his Pikmins. I'm like, oops, my bad. But yeah, by the way, you don't need to take all your Pikmins. You can actually leave them at the base, and then go into this, and it'll automatically send all your Pikmins with you. It's a good strategy if you want to use that in the future. Like, you can search the dungeon. If you have all the treasure, just leave your Pikmins there, go to the exit, and leave. We will be using that. I won't be getting every enemy. I will try, but there's dungeons later that are really annoying, because there's something that follows you, and it's annoying. Right, second floor, this is the final floor, but in between each floor it says saving. So if you don't lose a Pikmin, but you say I lost a Pikmin here, I can save, or I can just turn off the system, turn it back on, or just home button reset, and it'll be back on this floor. And trust me, if you want to do a no-death run, you want to do this, because there's a lot of enemies in the first game that were really annoying, Well, basically, this game's like, hey, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna make those enemies worse. Yeah. For example, you guys know BD Long Legs? Yeah, BD Long Legs was pretty annoying in that game because I had to do the whole fight with like 5 yellow Pikmin, so I just don't have a chance of losing it, so it took forever. Yeah. There's a new enemy in this game called Man at Legs. What does he do? He shoots guns at you Pikmins. Well, he shoots missiles and stuff. And it's locked on, and it's really annoying. Yeah, so you can really expect a lot of stuff in this game. That is really hard. So use that mechanic. Well, not really mechanic, that loader. Not really exploit. It helps you a lot. So, we have 2 things that we saw in the first game that we only used never. Oh, these candy pop bugs. Throw Pikmin inside of it, they come back whatever color the candy pop. There are 5 colors in this game. What do they make? Well, if it wasn't obviously in color, they make... Well, actually, these are called violet pop bugs, and they make purple Pikmin. Now, purple Pikmins are the strongest Pikmin. I think they do 2 times more damage than normal Pikmin. So reds do 1.5, these guys do 2 times. And another plus side for them, but there's also a downside. They count as 10 Pikmin when carrying stuff. So they make you get 10 right here because each candy pop bug for purples give you 5. So 5 Pikmins in, get 5 back. No, those don't count as deaths. It's like that's a death right there. No, they don't. You lose a red Pikmin, but they don't count as death. Even the game says it's not a death. So as long as it says that's not a death, that's what I mean. As you see, they're super slow. Even as flowers, they're slow. But yeah, see that? I only have like 3 Pikmins on there. Yep, they count as 10. Now, I should have fast forwarded this, but I want to show you guys how slow they move. If I actually look at the treasure. Yeah, that's why you want to throw as much other Pikmins on there as possible. And guess what? There's a treasure later in the game that raised 10,000. No, it's 1,000. So you need 100 purple Pikmins, and just imagine how slow that is. Luckily, it's at the beginning of the dungeon, of the area, so it's not that far. But just imagine if it's on the other side, you'd be sitting there doing nothing for literally 10 minutes. You probably have to spend 1 whole day just getting halfway through, and then just be like, okay, we're done. Day's over. Next day, the other. But this globe, in this game there are key items. They're like the special things. This one gives you a new area unlock. There are 2. I think there's 2. I think there's actually more of these little globes that give you new areas. Actually, I think there are only 2. And then once you beat basically the dead, it's like, oh, by the way, with this new coat of paint I have, I can now send to a new area and then unlock the last area in the game. Which is pretty easy because it's really short. Also, I should point this out because I never did it because I just totally forgot. Not these, but well, especially not this one. I should also point that out. 2 things. 1, every dungeon is randomly generated. This one, I think it's always the same. I think the third dungeon we go to is always the same. While the second dungeon, well, every dungeon is just, every floor is randomly generated. So my layout could be completely different from yours. But they have the same treasures, same enemies, just different locations. So, you might get a good run, a good layout, you might get a bad layout. But most of these areas are based off areas from the first game. And all the areas are based on 4 seasons of the thing. We have spring, fall, winter, which we're in the winter one, and summer. Cool thing. So yeah, that's this. Now, I just have to edit it in later. I just have to do it. I'll remember. If you stay on the screen for, I don't remember how long exactly. I think is it 5 minutes or 20 minutes? I don't remember. It plays the Tataka song. Kinda cool. Because you guys know, a lot of Nintendo stuff, there's the Tataka song, like Luigi Mansion. If you sit on the how to play menu, I think it's 5 minutes, it starts playing a different version of the song, which actually is pretty cool. He's in a lot of stuff he composed music for. It's always the hidden Tataka song. It's in a lot of Animal Crossing. It's in a lot of Zelda games too. No, it's in Zelda DX. Link's Awakening. Is it Link Awakening? That's what it is. Anyway, that's why I was on the screen for that. I'll give you like a little sneak peek during that session. Anyway, now once you get this done, you are forced out of the dungeon. You always spawn by the front gate. And this one, it automatically kicks you out. But day 3, that's where the game's like, we're not holding your hand anymore. Pretty much, you can do as much as you want. If you're fast enough, you can probably get into 4 dungeons. Probably not, though. It's possible, but not likely. Anyway, so, and the reason I'm sitting here for like a couple minutes is because when I was recording this, I was talking with Alex on Skype, who was doing game development stuff, and whenever I have to talk, like I have an idea and I want to like spit it out, I just pause the game and just put my controller down and just start talking, because I don't want to be distracted when I'm playing this game. That's why you guys see in day 3 when I kind of, there's gonna be random cuts, is because that's why I pause the game. Because if I'm playing this game and like talking about an ideal, and I lose a Pikmin, it's like, oh, I have to restart the whole day. So that's how I did Pikmin 1, by the way. If you're like, he did that in one go? No. It's possible to do Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 in one go without losing Pikmin. It's just, 3 is kind of easier, 1 is easy as well. This one, if you do 100%, oh god. Anyway, at the end of the day, you always get a mill, but it's never really pretty cool. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in day 3 of Pikmin 2 No Death Run. See you guys later.